Good morning. Welcome into Sunday morning trivia. You guys are lively this morning. We got Phil Guy back and we got Bradley Moore back after a week hiatus. Hope you guys are doing well. We got a big Game 5 tonight, pivotal Game 5 in the World Series. Can't wait to see how that plays out. I believe it's Scherzer and Garrett Cole back on the mound, so I don't know. I'd have to say whoever wins this Game 5 is going to win it, because going back to Houston, it's going to get interesting. So, Jason Wento, good morning. Arania Boys, Bradley Moore, DB's Cards and Collectibles, Shaq Rat, still recovering from the hip surgery. Big Harv, good morning. Rick Osborne, talking to Rick earlier this morning on Zombie Collector's stream. It was a good time. It's a good time over there. Chris Meany, I hadn't seen you in a couple of weeks. Good morning. Brian, don't give 2 F's. Virginia, I like that name. Good morning. Josh Start, last week's winner. Back with us this morning. Good morning, Josh. Phil Guy, I saw you guys chatting. You getting Drew Brees back this morning or this afternoon. We have a Teddy Bridgewater slab going out this morning. Teddy Bridgewater really filled in admirably for your Saints. Much better than I thought he was going to do. So as part of the prize pack today, Teddy Bridgewater 2014 Topps Chrome Gem Mint 10 is going out. That's his rookie card. It's GMA slab, but I know that's not too great, but it's still a Bridgewater rookie card. Sam Burnett, good morning, Sam. R&B Sports Cards, good to have you with us. Sports Card Collector 959, good morning. So let me just go over the rest of the prize while we're on the Bridgewater, autographs going out. Again, this is all going out to one winner at the end. You know how we did it the last couple of weeks. There will be 13 entries, and there will be a drawing for the 13 entries at the end. So included in the prize pack is the Teddy Bridgewater slab. The autographs today, it's a stinky Mario Hollins autograph card of Phillies. But this one's a really interesting one. This kid's 18 years old, and it's a one-of-one printing plate. Tyler Casagrande. It's a one-of-one from 2017 Leaf. The camera will focus. One-of-one print plate. So, 18-year-old kid, this is like a lottery ticket right here. You never know. So that's a printing plate out of Leaf. The other autograph there is at a Topps Chrome of 2019, the Stephen Gonzalez. Wicked discounts in the house. What's up, Wicked D? Abel in Vegas. Good morning. Perennial powerhouse of trivia, the Card Hobbyist. With us. Good morning, Card Hobbyist. Okay, so we got the slab going out in the prize pack. The three autos. We have some 80s junk wax rookies here. The Braves, Dion, some Smoltzes, Piazza from 92 SP with Alomar Larkin, some Randy Johnsons, Bagwells. We got some 80s junk wax rookies going out. We got the Victor Mesa brothers there. Victor Mesa and Victor Mesa Jr. Rookies out of 19. Bowman up top. Going out. And last year's Bowman Shohei Ohtani rookie. I like that one because it has him in the pitching motion. I prefer the Ohtani cards having him as a pitcher. And of course, whoever wins, I will throw in some bonus cards, and I'll try to gear it towards the PC of the winner. I think I did that with Josh Start last week. Threw some extra Yankees his way. Yeah, except the only difference was, Field Guy, you weren't here last week. Instead of picking a number, everyone's going to pick a card. There's 13 cards in the deck, so everyone will pick a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, and Ace, and we'll draw a card at the end for the winner there. So that's where we get our 13 entries from. We have a legend joining us here this morning. Lord have mercy, BRC. What's up, BRC? Good morning. Canadian cards. I saw some care package Canadian cards sent out. We sent out some, hooked a couple people up a lot. Good morning, Canadian cards. We all wish Spidey, Scotty Arena boys, a speedy recovery. He's still in the hospital. Getting some things taken care of, but I'm sure he's giving the nurses hell in the hospital. Go get him, Spidey. All right, so we're going to go over the rules, and then we're going to get started here on trivia. Actually, Field Guy, I'm going to tell you, the 2 weeks we've been doing this so far, this is the third week with the new format. The two people that won were two people that only had one entry. Triple B Cards won 2 weeks ago with just one entry, and last week Josh Start won with one entry as well. So that's all it takes is one entry. Okay, so the Sunday morning sports trivia rules. Of course, you need to be a subscriber. No purchase payment necessary. All prizes go to winners free of charge. There is no affiliation in this contest with YouTube. Number 3, winners must email shipping info within 48 hours. This is only if you're a first-time winner. Correct answers are subject to my live chat scroll. If you're showing lag, you might have some discrepancies. Prizes are transferable. Well, if you want to send it to someone, we can do that as well. And of course, number 6, we're just going to have fun. When I'm asking for a player's name, you must include the player's last name. I need the last player's name, the last name of the player in the response. First name is optional, unless I say otherwise. But I need the last player in the response. The field guy gets 3. He's usually good for about 3 answers, so that's probably about how many entries he will have. Card Closet with us. Good morning, the Card Closet in the Wrath of Cain. Thank you for jumping in here. Right. I mean, that's like if it was a Sixto Sanchez, Sixto you could get away with it, but I just to avoid argument, always have to have the last name in there. All right, so with that, we're going to get started. We went over the rules and we went over the prizes. All going out to one winner at the end. So, yeah, let's get started. Question number one of Sunday Morning Trivia. Installment number 34. Wow, this is the 34th edition of Sunday Morning Trivia. I appreciate all you guys joining in and making it possible. All right, question number one. We started out with Motley Crue's Girls, Girls, Girls. That song came out in 1987. What 2 American cities were mentioned in that song? What 2 American cities were mentioned in that song? I need both cities listed in your response. What 2 American cities were mentioned in that song, Girls, Girls, Girls? We got Detroit, New York, Chicago, LA, Chicago, LA. Abel in Vegas. Abel in Vegas, yes, sir. Fort Lauderdale and Atlanta. It was at the Dollhouse in Fort Lauderdale and Rocking in Atlanta at Tattletales. And then it goes on, Raising Hell in Seventh Veil, yada, yada, yada. Field guy, or not, Abel in Vegas gets us rolling here this morning. Good job in Vegas. Fort Lauderdale and Atlanta. All right, Abel in Vegas, you have an entry into the grand prize. Abel in Vegas, give me a number or a card. He's going to go with the number 4, so he's got the 4 card. That's how we do it. It's simple as that. You pick a card that hasn't been chosen yet, and you have a 1 in 13 chance at the end of the show. One Stop, One Shots. Good morning. Sub everyone in here. Everyone show your support. Everyone joining in here. And we have the legend himself, Thrice-A-Roni. Thrice-A-Roni, what is going on with them Chiefs, man? They're gonna have a rough go at it now with Mahomes out for a while. I still think they're going to be a playoff team, but it's going to be a rough go at it. Andy, nostalgic about baseball. Good morning. The format is the same. However, there's only 1 grand prize at the end of the show. So if you get an entry, you have a 1 in 13 chance. If you get 2 questions right, you have a 2 in 13 chance. That's all. That's the only difference here with the new prize payout. Probably go with this for a few weeks, see how it goes. I might go back to the individual ones. But we'll see how it goes. All right. Question number 2. Question number 2 on the morning, and we are starting our sports off here with baseball. We got baseball here this morning. No, Wicked Discounts. I gave Josh Stark the option, and we went with a few. Sent him some extra autograph cards. So I will be giving out. I do have several still left. I will be giving out a brand new Wicked Discounts t-shirt. Maybe next week or the following week we'll add that to the prize pool. All right, question number 2 on the morning is baseball related. Baseball. Oh, awesome. Okay, so Next week, when I am going to be adding a Wicked Discounts t-shirt to the prize pool, Wicked Discounts will also be adding a $10 credit as well. So you definitely want to be here next weekend. Really nice prize package going out next week, courtesy of Wicked Discounts. If you guys aren't familiar, check out Wicked Discounts. Usually he does a break on Wednesdays and live auctions on Friday night. Question number 2 is baseball. The Houston Astros are trying to become the 14th team all time to come back from a 2-0 deficit in a best-of-7 postseason series. They are trying to become the first to do so in the World Series since what team? Who was the last team in the World Series to come back from a 2-0 deficit? I need the year and the team. I need the year and the team. I'm going to skip right to where I see years. 87 Twins, 96 Yankees. Who said 96 Yankees? Canadian Cards, 96 Yankees. Yes, great job. Baseball Card Collector also had 96 Yankees just a little bit later. And Andy, nostalgic about baseball. I think Andy actually had Yankees earlier, but didn't give me the year. So Canadian Cards, yeah, they were the last team to win the World Series after dropping the first 2 games of the Fall Classic. That great 96 Yankee team. So Canadian Cards, give me a card you'd like to select for your entry. The only one that's been chosen so far is the 4. So Canadian Cards is going to take the 8. Canadian Cards is going to take the 8. And if you weren't here last week, we will select a card that's going to be chosen. During our halftime show, we will put that card in an envelope to be revealed at the end of the show. Sports Cards Detour. Basically my neighbor. How you doing, Sports Cards Detour? All right, question number 3. Hockey fans. I don't want to hear your bitching anymore, hockey fans. We have a hockey question here. Hockey, put on your hockey thinking caps. If you're a Pittsburgh Penguin fan, you are at a distinct advantage here as well. So our hockey question, our one and only hockey question this morning here. What all-star defenseman was out with a broken jaw for most of the Penguins' 1991 Stanley Cup run? What defenseman missed much of the 91 playoffs for the Pittsburgh Penguins with the broken jaw? Modano, Crosby, Yager, Hull. Wicked Discounts with the Paul Coffey answer. Yes, right ahead of Canadian Cards. Canadian Cards and Andy N came in right behind them. Wicked Discounts with the Paul Coffey knowledge. And did you know Paul Coffey ranked second all-time among NHL defensemen in career goals, assists, and points, behind only Ray Bourque. Paul Coffey, definitely one of the all-time greats. Legend for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So good job out of my man, Wicked Discounts. Wicked Discounts, select a card, please. Wicked Discounts knows his hockey. Rig towards Wicked. I think that might actually be Wicked's, maybe his first or second win here on all 34 programs. Joe says he only knows about his morning coffee. Second win. See, that is second win. All right, Wicked. Select a card for your entry, please. They're all available except for the 4 and the 8. No 4 or no 8. Other than that, they're all available. Wicked's going to go with the 2, the deuce. All right. I don't want to bore anybody, so there's not going to be any more hockey questions. All right. Wrestling time. It's wrestling time, you wrestling fans. WWF we're talking about here. Last week I gave some current wrestling questions. This week we're going to make you go back a little ways. We're going to go back to my childhood with these questions here this morning. So WWF fans, get ready. It says no hockey, he's out. All right, here, WWF fans. Who were the original members of the Dream Team who wrestled together from 1985 through 1988? These were a couple of my favorite wrestlers back in the day when I was a kid. Who were the original members of the Dream Team who wrestled from 1985 to 1988? I need both wrestlers in your response. I need both wrestlers in your response. Joe Mansman makes it look easy. Valentine and Beefcake. Actually, Chris Mania was right behind him. Chris Mania was right behind him, as was the Wrath of Kane. But yeah, it was Brutus Beefcake. He later became Brutus the Barber Beefcake, and Greg the Hammer Valentine. I loved the heels back then. They were very entertaining. They wrestled from 85 to 87, managed by Lucius Johnny Valiant. Brutus Beefcake was removed. I think that's when he became the Barber, when he became Brutus the Barber Beefcake. And after that, he was replaced by Dino Bravo, and they became the New Dream Team. I bet you Hard R Cards knew that knowledge. I bet you Hard R Cards knew that one. So good job out of you, Joe Mansman, one of our resident big race. Jason Wento said Rhodes and Barry Windham. Barry Windham, he teamed with, was it Mike Rotundo? I believe. I forget what their tag team was called. But I believe that's who Barry Windham teamed with. Again, I'm a little fuzzy on that. Yeah, Canadian Cards confirms that. All right, Joe Mansman, my man Joe Mansman is going to take card number 7. Joe Mansman sent me an awesome care package of really cool wrestling cards last week, as a matter of fact. So Joe Mansman has his entry with the number 7 card. The U.S. Express, yes. That's it. Thank you, Joe. Yeah, the U.S. Express. Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo. Wow. There's a blast from the past. All right, again, for anyone just joining us, I want to go over the prizes real quick. One correct question gets you an entry into the prize pack at the end of the show. We got 3 autos here, including a 1-of-1 printing plate of a young 18-year-old up-and-coming kid, a Steven Gonzalez out of 2019 Chrome, Teddy Bridgewater Chrome slab rookie card, some 80s junk wax rookie cards, the Victor boys, Mesa Jr. and Victor, and a Shohei Ohtani Bowman rookie card. DB says the Gonzalez is nice. He's got pretty good upside. There's Triple B Cards. Triple B Cards was our week 32 winner. Our week 32 winner, but our first one when we changed over to the new format. Darren Star Cards Entertainment, good morning to you. All right, we got one more question, then we're going to head into our halftime show where we do Joe Mansman's going to select a player for us to play Card Sharks, and we will do a guess the theme song, a TV theme song, where Phil Guy is usually the perennial favorite to answer one first. But before we get to that, we got one more sports question here. That'll be question number 5 on the morning, and we're going back to baseball. We're going back to baseball for question number 5. Which team was the last? And again, I'm going to need the year, I'm going to need the year and the team in your response. I'm going to need the year and the team in the response. Which team was the last to win the World Series in its first appearance? The last team to win the World Series the first time they appeared in it, just like the Nationals are trying to do so this year in their first appearance in the World Series. Who was the last team to win the World Series in its first appearance? I need the year and the team. So I got 01 backs, the 16 Cubs, 69 Mets, 98 Marlins, 97 Marlins, 01 Marlins, Angels of 02. Who said Angels of 02? Who said the Angels of 02? That was the Shack Rat. The Shack Rat. Good job out of you, Shack Rat. Yeah, the 2002 Angels were led by Mike Scioscia and led the Angels to the World Series in that franchise's first ever appearance in the Fall Classic back in 2002. Side note, personal note, that was the fall where I started dating Mrs. Airtime, and I had to go to a damn costume party for Halloween, and I had to watch the World Series while I'm there with 50 strangers of her friends at this damn costume party while I'm trying to watch the Angels in the World Series. The things you'll do, right? The things we'll do, right, guys? All right, Shackrat, Robert Shackrat. Selected card. Selected card. Wicked this guy. Yeah, of course, yeah, you'd rather be at the party. Robert Shackrat. I lived happily ever after. Yeah, for the most part, Abel. Patreon Pirate, good morning. Thank you for jumping in here with us. JT Caston, didn't see you jump in here as well. Thank you for joining us. Robert Shackrat is going to select the King card. Shackrat's taking the King. Shackrat has a 1 in 13-inch shot at winning here this morning with the King. With the King. The price of love. Yes, that's right, Wento. The small price you must pay. Get drunk and get lucky says, well, I don't know. I have to go back a ways. I don't remember if I got lucky that night. I don't know. Anyway, all right, that brings us up to our halftime show. That brings us up to our halftime show. And if you're new to the program, I think we have a couple new people in here this morning joining us. Waxman, good morning, Waxman. And Lefty Luke. All right, we are going to do a guess the theme song. I'm going to play a theme song of a old or new television show, and the first one who chimes in with the name of that television show is our winner, and a possible winner on the morning's package. And then after that, my man Joe Mansman is going to select a player to play Card Sharks for an entry. And you know what? If that winner doesn't win, select another one. We're going to keep going until we have an entry from a Card Sharks winner. But first, we're going to do the guess the theme song, the opening credits, if you will, of a television show. And the first one that chimes in is our winner. So here we go. Again, I need the name of the TV show that this theme song is from.
Early to rise, early to bed. And in between, I cooked and cleaned and went out of my head. Going through life with blinders on, it's tough to see. I had to get out from under and look for me. There's a new girl in town and she's looking good. There's a fresh, freckled face in the neighborhood. There's a new girl in town with a brand new style. She was just passing through, but if things work out, she's gonna stay a while.
Field Guy. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? Field Guy is awesome at that damn old trivia knowledge. Josh Start actually was right behind him. Josh Start was right behind him. The Field Guy, first one in on the Alice. Alice, and I saw a lot of Spidey, a Ranger boy, said, I love Flo, and she would say, kiss my grits. Spidey, you would remember that, wouldn't you? No, I had, I'm going to go double check that, but I do think I had Field Guy first. I had Field Guy. Let's see here. Field Guy, Chris Mania said friends, and then Field Guy with Alex, and then Josh Start with Alex. Move the camera and get all my set all turned around. So Field Guy, you are the winner. I need you to select a card, please. Chris Mania says, can I do more recent theme songs? I'll take that under consideration. Maybe we'll get some newer songs mixed in here. So I adjust the camera a little bit here. Field Guy. Yes, my mother was up here last week from Florida, spending some time with us as she was looking after my Mrs. Airtime. She had her surgery. Thanks again for that, Mom. All right, Field Guy. Yeah, from the 70s. What was that? Mid-70s, actually. Mid to late 70s was Alice, I do believe. So Field Guy's taking the 9 is wrong paper. That was my questions. Number 9, yeah, Field Guy 9 is available. Field Guy's going to take the 9. All right. The number 9 for Drew Brees. Let's see if the 9 for Drew Brees brings you any luck. I don't know. What do you think, Field Guy? My Eagles are taking on the Bills this week, and the Eagles just freaking suck. Bradley Moore's Cowboys just whooped their ass hard last week, and there's no other way to put it. So I'm not too confident in the Birds' chances against the Bills, who are really playing well this year. Jason Winter, she's doing great. She's doing great, man. I appreciate it. The surgery was a success, and the chemo's all done. She starts radiation probably in about 2 weeks. So things are looking on the up and up. The Sports Cars Detour says the Birds will win. I hope so. It's really do or die. If they don't win this game, I'm going to say their season's just about over. So we shall see. All right, Joe Mansman, I need you to select a player for Card Sharks here this morning. Who's going to play Card Sharks for an entry into the 1 in 13 chance to win the prize pack this morning? R&B Sports Card says, let's go, Buffalo. Oh, you're killing me, R&B. I don't know. Josh Allen hasn't really been lighting the world on fire. I think the Bills really have been doing a lot with defense as well. Joe Mansman says Shaq Rat. Shaq Rat's going to play Card Sharks here this morning. And last week what I did was I took the entry if we didn't have a winner. This week, I think if Shaq Rat doesn't win, we're going to let Shaq Rat choose the new contestant. And we're going to keep going until we have a winner here this morning. So Shaq Rat, you know how it works. We need 5 correct answers in a row, high, low, and you get 1 free change that card. You get 1 free change that card, and we need a number between 1 and 10. We need a number between 1 and 10, and that's where we're going to start. James Johnson. Oh, that's rough being a Dolphins fan. Yeah, I think you got 0-16 in your near future. Yes, you can win more than entries than one. You can win as many questions as you get right. Our last couple weeks, the people that won actually only had one entry. So, Shaq Rat, select a number between 1 and 10, please, and that's where we're going to get started. Shaq Rat's going to start with the 7. Yeah, I think the Steelers should handle the Dolphins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shaq Rat starts with an ace. Starts with an ace. KB Cards, good morning. RSR Cards and Collectibles. Appreciate you jumping in here this morning. And if anyone of you don't know, RSR auctions every Sunday afternoon. I'm going to say 2 o'clock Eastern time, 2 o'clock my time. So check out RSR Cards auctions for those. All right, Shaq Rat. We need a higher or lower than an ace. Obviously, you're going lower, but I just want to see it. There we go. Lower than the ace. And you get 1 free change that card at any time. Shaq Rat gets a 3. A 3. Good morning, Quato. Where's Quato? Oh, Quatos is in here. Good morning, Quatos. Thanks for jumping in here, my brother. All right, Shaq Rat. Higher or lower than a 3? Higher than a 3. Of course, he's going to go higher than a 3. A jack. A jack. Shaq Rat gets a jack. Higher or lower than a jack or a change that card. The printing plate is an 18-year-old kid. It's a 101 plate. Tyler Casagrande, or excuse me, yeah, Tyler Casagrande. As I mentioned earlier in the show, man, 101 printing plate like that could be a freaking a lottery ticket. Detroit Bookie, good morning. All right, Shaq Rat's going to play that jack. He said he's going to go lower. He's going lower than the jack. Shaq Rat, a 7. A 7. Shaq Rat's on a roll here this morning. Shaq Rat's on a roll here. Yes. Thank you, Joe Mansman. Please hit that like button for me. I already got a couple thumbs down here. I don't know. Someone just doesn't like trivia, I guess. All right, Shaq Rat. Higher or lower than a 7 or change that card? Higher or lower than 7 or change that card? Bobby Catalano, the captain of Team A. Or is it Team B? I forget. Bobby Catalano, captain in Ricky Russo's challenge. All right, Shaq Rat's going to change that 7. He's going to change that 7 to a 10. Not a whole lot better, Rat, but that's the card that you are dealt. You're going to go higher or lower than a 10. Team B for Bobby Catalano, the captain. Or as Spidey likes to call her, Gator Girl. Always enjoy Bobby's videos. Shaq Rat's going to go lower than a 10. Shaq Rat's going to go lower than a 10. And it is a king! A King Shaq Rat! Oh! Ah, Shaq Rat. Oh, you're so close yet so far. Shaq Rat, I need you to do me a favor, though, brother. I need you to select another player who's going to play for Card Sharks. We need 5 in a row. We need 5 in a row. Shaq Rat, I need you to select another player, please. Shaq Rat. Shaq Rat. Select a player to take a shot at Card Sharks. We need 5 in a row for an entry into the prize package this morning. Sports Guy Tito says he knows Jeff's tricks. Shaq Rat, are you still with us? Shaq Rat's going to say Spidey, Aranya Boys. Good choice. Everybody loves Spidey. Aranya Boys. Aranya Boys, give me a number between 1 and 10, please. He says he's seen me before perform an AC. Spidey, give me. He's having a temper tantrum. I think he was. He did. He came close. He came close. Spidey, give me a number between 1 and 10, please. And Spidey might have a nurse attending to him right now. So if that's the case, we might have to go with an alternate here. The Rainier Boys, you are on the clock. I think Spidey might be busy with a nurse right now. He is in the hospital right now, Shaq Rap. You might have to choose an alternate here. We'll give Spidey another moment or so. You know them damn nurses come in at you anytime. Oh, he's just lagging really bad. Okay. All right, Spidey, he is with us. Give us a number between 1 and 10. Yeah, I can see Spidey getting a sponge bath. If that's the case, I want him to tape that and put that on YouTube. Mountain Gorilla. Appreciate you popping in here. Mountain Gorilla was live streaming last night. I popped in there for a few minutes. He had a pretty good crowd with him as well. Spidey, I need a number between 1 and 10, please. His phone is lagging really bad. We might have to go to another player here. RSR says he's going to get that out of his mind. A sponge bath for Spidey. All right, Iranian's going to go with card number 9 to start things off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Spidey with a queen to start things off. Spidey, Spider, are you going to go lower or higher than a queen? We need 5 in a row, and you get 1 free. Change that card. We need 5 in a row, and you get 1 free. Change that card. You're probably a big dude nurse. That would be Iranian's luck. He has some big hairy guys as nurse. Hard art cards. All right, Spider's going to go lower than a queen. And he has an 8. Spidey, I'm going to assume you want to change that card. Spidey, I'm going to assume. He does his wife as a nurse, and they play doctor all the time. That's what I'm talking about. Did Bobby put up her entry of the drawing of Mr. Russo? All right, I definitely have to check that out. Spidey, are we going to change that 8, or are we going to play that 8? Sports Cars Detour Rain has a different mask on. Yeah, he packed a bunch of masks to put on. Oh, he's going to play the 8, and he's going to go higher. He's going to play that 8, and he's going to go higher. And he got it. A queen for the Spider-Man. Wow. Arania says, I don't need to change that card. Spidey, lower or higher than the queen? Josh Starr, that could be a problem. Yeah, he's using his Spidey senses, no doubt. Arania, higher or lower than a queen? Spidey's lag is killing us here. All right, he's going to go lower than the queen. And he has the 2. Spidey is on fire here from the hospital bed. The 2. I'm not even going to wait for him. Higher than a 2. Of course, he's going to go higher than a 2. And he got a 10. He has a 10. Spidey, you have 1 change that card left. What are you going to do with that 10? Are you going to play that 10? Are you going to change that 10? What are you going to do, Spidey? Whoa! Whoa, wait a minute. He's going against the grain. He's going higher than a 10. I just want to confirm that, Spidey. Do you want to go higher than a 10? Spidey, do you want to go higher than a 10? I am, Pirate. I'm waiting for him because I'm not maybe the meds are kicking in. Okay, he wants to change that card. Okay. All right, that's what I thought. All right, he's going to change that 10. All right. Change that 10, and he changes it to a 3. Spidey, higher or lower than a 3? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe the meds were kicking in on Spidey. Higher or lower than a 3? Arena boys for the win. For the win. Joe Mansman, this is for the win, correct? I believe it is. The crowd awaits Spidey's decision. Higher or lower than a 3? Should I just call it for him? Should I just say higher than a 3? Obviously, he's going higher. Okay, higher than a 3, and Joe Mansman confirms. Yes, this is for the win. Higher than a 3. A 4, Spidey! Uses Spidey senses to his advantage. Awesome job out of you, Spidey. Spidey, winner, chicken dinner. Spidey, I need a number or a number of a card out of you. Still available, we have a 3, a 5, a 6, a 10, a jack, a queen, and an ace. Spidey, I need you to select one of those cards available. A 3, 5, 6, 10, jack, queen, or ace. Spidey is going to go with... All right, while we're waiting for Spidey to select his card, we are going to select the winning card that we're going to put away here, our prize card. And Bradley Moore says 5, so we're going to go with the 5th card here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 right here. All right, that's our winning card here. Oh, tucked away there for safekeeping. Arena Boys is going to take the queen. All right. Good job out of you, Spidey, on Card Sharks. All right, that took a little longer than expected, but let's keep this party. Ah, oh, there's the enemy today, Mr. Paul Deitch. Paul Deitch. With the Eagles and Bills going at it, Paul Deitch is the enemy today. All right, so let's see. We did our Alice, the theme song. Winner was Field Guy. We did Spidey, our winner at Card Sharks. That brings us up to question number 7 here on the morning. Yeah, that's right, Bradley. We're just going to add to them watch hours. So I'll be good to go once monetized. I don't know. That 1,000 is a hard pull, man. That 1,000 is a tough road. All right, here. Question number 7 on the morning, and we are going to football, the National Football League. He had to nurse in there while he was going through that. Paul says Bills 24, Eagles 13. You know what? I can't even argue after the performance the Birds put up last week against Dallas. I can't even argue with you, Paul. That was just a dismal effort last week out of Philadelphia. All right, question number 7, NFL, and this is an easy one, guys. This is an easy one. I think it's going to be a race to see who types it in first. I need the last name. You don't have to type in the first name. I just need the last name of this player. What running back rushed for the most yards during the 1980s? What running back rushed for the most yards during the 1980s? We got Walter Payton, Smith, Dickerson, Cueto's Corner. Yes, Cueto's Corner had Dickerson. A few responses later, Andy N. also had Dickerson, as did Card Guy and Rick Osborne. But Cueto's Corner, the first to chime in with Eric Dickerson. Good memory, Cueto's. Dickerson holds the NFL single-season rushing record as well, with 2,105 yards set in 1984. And you know, with the passing game the way it is these days, it's looking like that record will never be broken. 2,105 yards, really a lot of yards. Dickerson was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1999. So Cueto's, good job out of you, Cueto's. Select a card for your entry, please. Available. We have the 3, the 5, the 6, the 10, the Jack, and the Ace. Cueto's, we have the 3, the 5, the 6, 10, Jack, and Ace are available. Cueto's is going to take the 3. My man, Cueto's Corner.
You are gonna want more. Something fresh, so brand new. Something you can't handle. Light the fire like a candle. There's nothing that you can't
Mr. Accessory, says Jason Wenta. Yeah, he wore goggles. I forget what the eye condition. He had a rare eye condition, which is why he wore the goggles. All right, question number 8. We have one NBA basketball question here this morning, and that's what we're up to here with question number 8. So NBA guys, here we go. Question number 8. All right. Tony Ressler, a Beverly Hills-based millionaire, equity tycoon, and venture capitalist, purchased the Atlanta Hawks on June 24, 2015 for an estimated $800 million, along with what 7-time NBA star? What 7-time NBA star is a partial owner of the Atlanta Hawks? We have Wilkins, Carter, Duncan, Mutombo, Thomas, Dominique, Carter, Wilkins, Jabbar, Bird, Hill, Chris Mania, yes sir, Hill, that would be Grant Hill. Grant Hill currently serves as vice chair of the board for the Hawks as their partial owner. Good job out of you, Chris Mania, Grant Hill. Grant Hill, of course, had the amazing career at Duke and went on to have a decent NBA career. I say that because he was tools to be one of the greatest ever. But he still had a very nice career, as evidenced by his 7 All-Star games. So Chris Mania is going to take the 10. Chris Mania is going to take the 10 to give himself an entry here on Sunday Morning Trivia's prize pack scene in front of you. Yeah, I think that was the biggest problem with Grant Hill, is he really fought the injury bug for most of his career. Card Hobbyist. I bet you Card Hobbyist knew that. He was just a little... Maybe Card Hobbyist was away from the computer, being down there in Atlanta area. Wrestlers are married to Jamie Gertz. Okay, I'm not familiar with Jamie Gertz.
You can hear it in my toes. You can feel it in the speakers. Yeah, and I can see the way you flex. Every drop I want to savor. And if I tell you what's next, I put it body on the
Big Mike is saying, let me go back and check these answers. I see Big Mike had mentioned something.
We still got the phone.
I definitely had Chris Mania was the first in on Hill. Didn't know if that's what you guys were talking about. But, is that right? Grant Hill almost died from a staph infection after ankle surgery. Wow, did not know that. All right, moving along. Question number 9, and we are going back to the world of baseball. We have 3 questions left, 2 of which are baseball, with a wrestling question mixed in there. So question number 9 here on the morning is baseball. And this is a tough one. This might be a tough one. We might have to go to our Google searches on this one. All right, the Astros, Will Harris has been excellent in the playoffs this year in 2019. He now, after last night, he now has 10 scoreless appearances this postseason. The Major League Baseball record for most scoreless appearances in one postseason is 11. Held by what obscure San Francisco Giant relief pitcher? He did this in 2014. What Giant relief pitcher had 11 scoreless relief outings in 2014? We got Rivera, Wilson, Romo, the beard. The beard is Brian Wilson. It's not him. Diego Romo, Santiago, Wilson, Romo, Hand, Hershiser, wrong. I'll give you a hint. It's a left-hander, kind of a situational lefty. I believe he came up with the Kansas City Royals. He had 11 scoreless relief outings in 2014 playoffs for the Giants. Yeah, he was a loogie. A little bit more than a loogie. We got Lincecum, Smith, Petit, Tomlinson, Bumgarner, Tomlin, Will Smith, Herrera, Lincecum, Jeff Montgomery, Dragon Fan Tim. Appreciate you joining in here. Same to you, Rookie Monster. Appreciate you joining in here. Bradley Moore. Maybe Bradley Moore hit the Google where he has a really good memory. Yeah, that's Jeremy Afell. Kind of a situational lefty. But he came up as a starter with the Kansas City Royals, I believe. Became a really relief pitcher for the San Francisco Giants. So good job out of you, Bradley Moore, to give yourself an entry here into the prize pool this morning. Cards remaining are a 5, a 6, a jack, and an ace. A 5, a 6, a jack, and an ace. What are we going to go with, Mr. Bradley Moore? Bradley Moore's going to take the 5. Mr. Bradley Moore, my brother from another mother, is going to take the 5. Encyclopedia. Like the Dickerson 80s. I have to give some really tough ones and some layups. Got to mix it up a little bit. Just to keep you boys on your toes. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Wento? All right, question number 10. This might, in fact, Mr. Wento, this one might be right up your alley. We're talking wrestling here. We're talking wrestling, but we're not going to WWF. We're going to the WCW days. We're going to our WCW days. L.E. Johnson, good morning. But you know what? First, guys, give me 10 seconds. Need a drink of water. It's been ravished apart. That feel damn it's some art. Something about taking it back to the start. Okay. Now I'm back at the start. All right. Wrestling, and we're going back to the WCW days. Here we go. Question number 10. Who were, and I need both names in one response. I need 2 names. I am hydrating, card obvious. I need 2 names in one response for the answer to be correct. Who were the members of the Insiders who wrestled together from 2000 to 2001? Who were the members of the Insiders who wrestled together from 2000 to 2001? We got Hall and Nash. Nash and Page. Chris Mania, yes. Kevin Nash and Page would be Diamond Dallas Page. DDP. Right after that, we had Wicked Discounts showing his wrestling knowledge, but just came in a little bit late, as did KB Cards and Bradley Moore. Good job, guys. Kevin Nash and DDP. Though they tagged together when Nash was having his first run in WCW before Diesel, They reunited years later after the NWO started to break off in their own packs. The name was a play on The Outsiders, which earlier consisted of Nash and Scott Hall, which we saw a couple answers of people guessed Nash and Hall. They were the Outsiders. I actually saw DDP last week on AEW. I guess he's friends with the Rhodes boys, Cody Rhodes, because I saw DDP in the background hanging out with them. So I don't know if he's in AEW for good or just hanging out with them. He was a big dumb. I don't know. I remember our cards. I remember him as Diesel. That was the only other name I remember Nash by. Anyway, Ellie Johnson. Check out Ellie Johnson. He's having a 1,200 sub giveaway of a Pete Alonso auto, and that goes for anybody. Anybody in the stream here, chat. You want to mention a giveaway or upcoming auction, or just promote your channel? Go right ahead. Drop a link if you want to right into the chat. That's always fine by me. Only problem is I just forgot who gave me the correct answer on that. Oh, I think it was Chris Mania. That's right, Chris Mania. Sorry, Chris. So, Chris Mania, we have 3 cards left to choose from. The 6, the Jack, and the Ace. The 6, the Jack, and the Ace are available. Well, I think Game 5 is going to have a big audience, mostly due to the fact that it's a Sunday night and it's Scherzer versus Cole. So I think they're going to get pretty good ratings. Cueto said he thinks Nash played basketball at Michigan State with Magic. Is that right? Did not know that. So Chris Mania, select a card. He's going to go with the 6. Chris Mania is taking the 6. Love it when you guys are dropping knowledge here. Nash played at Michigan State. So he was a Spartan while Magic was there, huh? I had no idea on that one. Yeah, we know Spidey's big wrestling guy. Spidey, do you watch Hard R Cards? Hard R Cards has the best wrestling rip videos. Always enjoy catching those. All right, so that's going to bring us up to our last question of the morning. So we got one question left, and then we will do a random guess the number of the card for our final two entries here this morning. You have a DDP auto. I've seen DDP in person a lot, going back maybe 25 years or so ago when I worked at the Jersey Shore at Point Pleasant Beach. He lived in the area. And saw him quite often, actually. All right, so our final question on the morning is question number 11. And we're going back to baseball here at Jersey Shore Airtime. Not the T-shirt. No, never saw him at a T-shirt shop. And speaking of T-shirts, next week, if you weren't with us earlier, as Wicked Discounts mentioned, I'm going to add a Wicked Discounts brand new retro T-shirt, extra large. I have a couple of them kicking around. We're going to add that to the prize pool, and Wicked Discounts himself is going to add a $10 credit to his channel. So that's just some of the items going out next week as a part of the prize package. Now, here for the final question of the morning here, before we get to our guess the number, is our baseball. One more baseball question. Who is the oldest player to homer in the first World Series plate appearance of his career? Who is the oldest player to homer in the first World Series plate appearance of his career? We have Zimmerman, Beltran, Suzuki, Franco, Chirinos. Ross, Strawberry, Bonds. Don't overthink. Oh, wait. I was just going to say, don't overthink this, guys. But my man, Lefty Luke's channel jumping in here with the answer. Yeah, it was Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds, the GOAT himself, the greatest time, Mr. Barry Bonds, did so in 2002 at the ripe age of 38 years and 87 days old. Barry Bonds. Good job out of you, Lefty Luke. Baseball card collector. That's why you didn't get it. Usually you're good for at least a couple answers here this morning. No, that was our last question, but we still have a guess the number card left. We still have a guess the number. So Lefty Luke's channel. Good job. You got 2 cards remaining to choose from, and they are the Jack and the Ace. The Jack and the Ace. What are we gonna? I hate Dave Henderson, Paul Dyche. I was a big Angels fan in 1986, and Dave Henderson hit that damn home run off of Donnie Moore, which subsequently led to his suicide, incidentally. Nick's Quality Cards and Stuff. Good morning, and I appreciate you joining us here. So, Lefty Luke, I need you to select either the Jack or the Ace. The Jack or the... Oh, there he goes. He said the Jack. He said the Jack, which means our last card available, the Ace, will go to the winner of our Guess the Number. All right, you know how we do this. It's pretty cut and dry, very simple. I have in here a 1989 Topps card, so it could be anywhere between a 1 and 792. A 1989 Topps card. I need everyone to give me one number. If you give me more than one number, unfortunately you're disqualified. I need everyone to give me one number, and it is the closest to that number of that card without going over. I need the closest to that number without going over. One entry per person, please. And again, it's the guessing the number closest to that card number without going over. I'm going to let this run about another 10 seconds, and then I'll hit stop. And we'll see how our last entry here is on the morning for the prize package. All right. That would be awesome. Hard Art did some wrestling trivia. That'd be really awesome. All right. So we got our entries locked and loaded. Our numbers all guessed. The card number here is a Davey Johnson manager card. Card number 684. 684. $684. Who we got here? I see some Josh is on here. Sam says Josh. Wax says Josh. Baseball card collector says Josh. All right. Ooh, we have some motivation cards. Also here. Motivation at 654. And what did Josh have? Motivation at 654. Okay, Josh. All right, good man. All right, appreciate it, Josh. He says motivation got it at 654. Okay, he had 650. Awesome. All right, thank you. Motivation and baseball cards. Takes our last entry here of the morning, which is the Ace of Cards. That is a long name. Motivation and baseball cards. All right. So we have all of our 13 contestants, our 13 entries here. Let's see. It looks like we don't have any duplicate. No, Chris Mania has 2 entries. Looks like we have a lot of single entries here. So let me go over the entries, and then we will see who the winner is. With the 2 card, we have Wicked Discounts. Number 3 card is Cueto's Corner. Number 4 is Abel in Vegas. Number 5 is Bradley Moore. Number 6 is Chris Mania. Number 7 is Joe Mansman. Number 8 is Canadian Cards. Number 9 is Field Guy. Number 10 is Chris Mania. Oh crap! Who put the jack? Who took the jack? I wrote Jack on whoever took the jack. So if it's the jack, I'm gonna have to go back to see who took the jack. The Queen was Arania Boys took the Queen. Shack Rat took the King, and as we just saw, Motivation has the Ace. Lefty Luke, okay, Lefty Luke has the jack. Sorry about that, Lefty Luke. I don't know why. My mind was elsewhere. All right, Lefty Luke has the jack. All right, so there's our entries here this morning. And let's see who our winner is. Good luck to everyone. Again, all the cards seen before you are going out to one lucky winner. We got the autograph cards, including the 101 print and plate, the Steven Gonzalez, the slab rookie card, Topps Chrome of Teddy Bridgewater, some junk wax rookies, the Victor Boys 2019 Bowman rookies, and a Shohei Ohtani 18 Bowman rookie, and some bonus PC cards. So our winner here on Sunday Morning Trivia, episode number 34, is the 8. 8 of hearts. Who's got the 8? Who's got the 8? That would be Canadian Cards. Canadian Cards is our winner. Awesome job out of you, Canadian Cards. That might be your first time win here. So I do have my email linked in the description below. Just copy, paste, and send me an email with your info. Is that 10? Are you doing the $10 credit to your channel on this giveaway or next week, Wicked? I'm sorry, I must have misunderstood you before. Wicked. Oh, every week. Oh, awesome. Very generous. Wicked discounts. All right, so Canadian Cards, you also have a $10 discount to any break or auction on Wicked Discounts channel. So check out my man Derek over at Wicked Discounts for that. Be sure to email me your shipping information. Again, I have my email linked below. But more importantly, I appreciate all you guys coming to spend some time with me here this morning. I might stay with this format for a couple more weeks and go back to the single winners. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what kind of feedback I get on that. I know some people like the one big prize, some people like the smaller prizes. But either way, I want to thank all you guys for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. It was a fun morning. Enjoy your football Sunday. Big Game 5 tonight in the World Series. Should be a lot of fun. And hit that notification bell. It's usually every Sunday morning at 10:30 I'm on. So until next time, I want to thank you one more time for joining me. And have a great week, everybody. See you next time.